welcome back to my channel. So as you can probably tell by the way I'm dressed, I have just got in from London Film and Comic Con. I went Saturday and Sunday rather than Friday to Sunday, and it was just amazing. It's my very first Comic Con I've ever been to. I've always wanted to go to like any Comic Con, and this year I just decided to go. Day one I didn't really dress up or anything, I just wore my Hannibal shirt because I knew that I was meeting Mads Mikkelsen that day, and then today I just wanted to dress up, so I decided to go as Harley Quinn, like apparently everyone seems to do, but still I think it's just cool. But yeah, if you want to see like another review of my costume or how I put it together and the makeup, just leave a request in the comments and I will happily do that. But yeah, I just thought I would also show you some of the stuff that I bought, because I didn't really have much money to go with, but I went with enough and spent everything, including like my train tickets back, so that was good. So yeah, so the first thing I bought was a print from Rachel Jane Finlay. She has some amazing prints there, and the one that I just had to get was the Hannibal print, because if you've watched my previous videos you'll know that I'm a huge Hannibal fan. But this was £20 and it's actually really big. And it just looks like that, and I love the splash of red on it, and I just had to get this one, and you know what, I just love her work, so big shout out to her and thank you so much for making this. It's absolutely amazing. I noticed they were selling these like movie scripts. They didn't have that many, but I just saw the Avengers one and just had to get it. This was £10, so I'll just show you what it looks like inside. It's just a script for the actual film, and it just looks like this inside. I don't know if my camera's going to focus or not. But yeah, I know it sounds stupid because I've seen the film so many times and I know like all the lines anyway, but I do read through this and some of the lines are different, so you can kind of see where like the improv came in, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I've not read the whole thing yet because like I said, I only bought it yesterday, but I did have a good read of it on the way home, and you know, I read it in their voices and it's just so cool. It sounds really, really daft because I have seen the film so many times, but you know, it's just really worth the read, I think. It's just so entertaining. So also on day one I met Mads Mikkelsen, and again, if you watch my videos you will know how much of a huge fan of his I am. I could not believe it, you know, his time slot got delayed so he had to wait another hour, and bless him, he was the like very last celebrity to leave the building, because he was still there till like gone an hour after the whole thing had finished, and he was just absolutely lovely, and I was shaking so much. Like when we got there, you know, I saw him and he just said hi to me, and I just kind of went like I couldn't say anything. And then, you know, we took a picture and I just said, oh, I love you so much, and he said, you know, thank you so much. And when you go to get the photo shoot session, you get the photo printed for free, and I just thought I'd show you guys the photo of Mads and me. So that is the photo there. And for anyone wondering, when you do get a time slot with a sort of celebrity, it's you do have the chance to say hi and everything, but it's very quick. Like, I probably had about 30 seconds with Mads, but he did have a lot of people there to see him, and he was just absolutely lovely. You know, he's just such a nice guy, and I don't know if you can see, but I was wearing my Hannibal shirt there, and he was like, oh, I love your shirt, and I was like, oh, I just couldn't say anything, and like in the end you had to put like your picture in this thing, and I was just shaking so much I couldn't even put it in. Even just after I met him I was still shaking, I could not believe it. And I walked past the stall and I noticed that Carroll Lynch was there, and I absolutely love him, especially in American Horror Story. Again, if you see my videos you'll know that I love American Horror Story, and I've seen him in so many films before that as well, and he was such a nice guy. Like, he shook our hands and everything, he let us have pictures, we had a full-on conversation which was really lovely, and we also paid to get this printed and signed picture of him, and he addressed it to me and my sister. I love how he also signed it as John and Twisty. I found that was just so lovely, and he was such a nice guy, like really, like you could just talk to him like he wasn't even a celebrity, like he was just a normal person. Like, it was just absolutely lovely. Day two came around and obviously we dressed up this time. We weren't actually meeting anybody on day two, which, you know, we found quite nice, so we could just kind of relax and just walk around, look at the stalls. And I took a bit more money with me, and I picked up a couple of things, and the first thing I picked up, and I've been looking everywhere for this, it's the Doctor Strange Astral Pop vinyl. So I don't know if it's showing up on the camera, but it's actually like really, really shiny, and I've just been looking for this one for so long, and you know, that's just what it looks like. And I've wanted it for absolutely ages and I couldn't find it anywhere in the shops. And I've got the regular Doctor Strange and Caecilius, but I saw this one and just had to get it. And it was only £15. Like, I thought that was a really good deal, because in HMV sometimes they can be like £18 and like higher up. And I'd never seen this one in there, I've never seen it on Amazon, I couldn't find it anywhere, so I'm just so glad that I found it. And sticking with the theme of Doctor Strange again, I'm so predictable, I know, but I just had to buy this necklace, and they had loads of necklaces out, and to be honest, I was looking for like more Vampire Diaries necklaces and stuff, and I saw this one and I just had to get it, and it is the Eye of Agamotto from the Doctor Strange comics. I mean, this was £10 and it's just so good quality, like it's really heavy and it's just so good. I can't remember the name of the stand that was selling this, I'm really sorry about that, but it was just absolutely lovely, and they had loads of necklaces, like they had loads of like Pirates of the Caribbean stuff, and especially like Doctor Strange, and I just had to get this because I love it so much. The only thing I might do is I might make the chain a bit longer, I think it's a little bit short, but I will definitely be wearing this, whether or not people get the reference, because like I said, this is the comic Doctor Strange rather than the actual film. But yeah, any hardcore Doctor Strange fans out there will recognise this. If you do, hit a like on this video so I know you're a Doctor Strange fan, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I just thought that was so cool, and I just had to get it. So I met some really awesome people at Comic Con, I took some awesome photos, so I will insert them at the end of this video for you guys to have a look at. Just some advice if it's your first time going to London Film and Comic Con, because I was looking for a video like this for ages and could not find one anywhere. If you're going to have a photo session, you do through email get a time, but when they release the timetable on the website, check that out, because when we were told to meet MADS, we were told 2 o'clock, and we got there and the timetable said 5 o'clock, and then we got there on the day and then they told us 6 o'clock. So just double check the timetable when that comes out on the site. And do get there plenty of time, because it is nice to have a look at the stalls first and not just go to have a picture and then leave. So and I highly recommend going for more than one day, and obviously I do recommend cosplay. It does just make the whole experience. Getting on the train was a little bit difficult, you know, people kind of looking and kind of saying, oh, it's Harley Quinn, but still, you know, it just made me feel like I was in depth with that character. So I mean, when I got ready this morning, the blue was so much like darker in my hair, and it's been such a hot day today and it's just faded completely. But yeah, anyway, so thank you for giving this video a watch. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If there's any other videos that you want to see, just pop a request in the comments, I'm always happy to read them. But anyway guys, thank you for watching, I hope you enjoy the pictures. So I thought I'd just give you guys a quick close-up of the outfit. The top I got from Amazon, this was about £6. I decided to go with leggings rather than shorts, just because I felt a bit more comfortable, and just with some black shorts on top. And the jacket was actually bought from my friend Chloe for my birthday, which I absolutely love, so thank you so much for that. The choker I made myself, because I ordered the official choker and it never actually arrived in time, which I was really annoyed about, but you know, I had the contingency and made my own, which I thought was pretty cool. And the glove was from eBay, and that was only like £3.60. And then I also had the Harley's bat as well, but it's actually the inflatable bat, so it's kind of deflated. They were selling the real one there for like £40, and eventually I probably will buy it. And for the hair bubbles, I just sort of used electrical tape. I didn't actually put it around my hair, it's actually around quite a lot of hair bubbles, so if you do that, I really don't recommend you put it straight over your hair. I've got like 4 hair bubbles in there and it's just all around there, so I'm hoping it should just pull out fine. But anyway guys, thank you for watching, I'll see you later.